I do it again.
Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what.
My Hero Ultra Rumble is releasing this year with 12 characters at launch, but it is inevitable. It is guaranteed that more characters will be joining the roster as time progresses. Today we'll be going over not my top 5 characters that I think will be coming to the game, but my personal 5 that I want to come to the game. You know, the characters that I want to play as. So let me know down below what characters you would want, your top 5, you know what I'm saying? I know we all will have different ones, so I want to know your guys' opinion, but we're gonna go ahead and get into mine right now. So starting at number 5, we have Dinky. Personally, I think he's an underutilized character since his quirk revolves around electricity, but Ultra Rumble might give him a little more screen time. I think he'd make a great character with the ability to stun opponents, possibly even from long range by shooting his electricity. He'd make a great addition to any squad, and if he doesn't make the roster, it'd honestly be a real shock. The number 4 spot goes to Aizawa. He for sure would be a support character, temporarily disabling quirks of his opponents. I think the best way to handle it is by having him only able to lock onto one opponent at a time, and while the skill is active, he has some type of vulnerability. Either he's immobile or even takes a little more damage, but either way, any team would be very lucky to have him. It's Aizawa. And for those worried about it being too OP, you have to think about it. He would be putting himself in the exact same position you are in. You're both vulnerable, so both teams would have one player that is very vulnerable and they would be basically powerless, so it kind of evens out, you know what I'm saying? At number 3, we have my man, the GOAT. I know there's a ton of characters you guys would rather see make the cut, but hear me out. This is a battle royale, which means at key moments your speed can change everything. Whether an opponent is hurt and they're trying to get away, you're hurt and you're trying to get away, or if you just prefer to zoom across the map at will, Ida is the perfect fit for all of these situations and more. His speed plus using other characters' quirks would make for a great combination that I know we could all enjoy. The number 2 spot goes to Lemillion. I honestly think he needs no explanation, but imagine phasing through buildings when you're trying to escape, or running through projectile towards somebody before you start to put your fist to good use. Just imagine, bro. Lemillion would be an amazing character. He has to make this game, honestly. I don't even know what to say, man. He has to make this game. He's one of my favorite characters in the entire series, bro. Like, he has to be in here, bro. Like, I might not ever switch. I'm not even gonna lie. He was my main in One Justice 2. But yeah, I would love to see him in Ultra Rumble. I have to. Before we get to my number 1 pick, if you're enjoying the video, stay tuned for my video tomorrow, where I'll be discussing the likelihood of each character in My Hero joining the roster for Ultra Rumble. And with that being said, I'm sure you guessed it by the thumbnail. My number 1 pick is Hawks. Needless to say, this character is amazing. His moveset, his design, his story, and just overall personality are great. I was debating if I wanted him to be able to fly, but then I realized seeing him on the ground just running and not able to fly it'd just be weird. So what I would have it do is be an ability where he could temporarily fly, similar to Ida's speed. It'd just be a great way for him to join the action, escape it, or just cover more ground in a short time. My Hero is home to some amazing characters that are all unique in their own way and each have something different to offer. For today's video, I'd like you to name 5 characters that you'd like to see added, and hopefully together we can see some of them make it to the game as playable characters. Thank you for watching. Take care.